HTML form elements. Yeah. So few meta characters I explained here how to deal with them, and some important meta characters. These are the meta characters we learned. So how do we use the numeric and non-numeric? How to work with the meta characters? We discussed about that, right? After this form concept, I will give you assignment, right? Because I will give you assignment up to the forms concept once we finish it, okay? So here, so we have the regular expressions. And in the regular expression, what are the regular expression related all properties? How to deal with them? And in the meta characters, we have seen these two. One more meta character is we have /s. It is used for it is for verifying whether there is a space or not. So it is to verify white space character, whether space is there or not. And /s, this indicates non-white space character, white space character. These are used for finding the spaces. So finding the spaces. That means usually white space means it can be with a space, or it can be tab, or it can be so new line, or it can be vertical tab, vertical tab. So it can be anything. So finding the space is important for us. That means, is there any space? So whether you define the space or not. So to verify the space is configured or not, we need to understand. So if there is a space, and how many spaces are there? So those number of option values it will return. We will use them because already I told you directly we cannot implement these, right? So we need to know how to deal with them. So how many spaces are there? We can verify. Is there any space or not? We can verify by using this yes, right? For non-space, we have to use uppercase yes, right? These are the generally used meta characters we are having. And now we need a range of values. Range of values means if I define a hyphen z, this indicates only lowercase allowed. So we have uppercase. This indicates only uppercase allowed. And we have a hyphen z and a hyphen z. You can write like this. This is both upper and lowercase. You can write like this also. A hyphen uppercase z. This is also both upper and lowercase. So if you are defining like this, like 0-9, so this indicates only numeric. So only numeric. So you write a hyphen z and 0-9. This indicates alphanumeric. So alphanumeric, both alphabets and numbers are allowed. You can use combinations. Suppose if you are defining in this way, A, comma, M, comma, S, this is actually only specified characters. Specified characters. That means only the characters that you have mentioned allowed. That means only A, M, and S are allowed. Others are not allowed. And only A, M, and S lowercase allowed, not others allowed. That means you can type only those 3 characters, nothing else. Suppose you want range, you can use like this: A-M and 4-9. This is only values in specified range, only values in specified range. That means any character between A to M, lowercase or uppercase, any character, and any character we need to define that will be between 4 to 9 numeric numbers. That is allowed actually. So you have another option is if you write like this, exponent A comma D comma S like this, something like this. That means excluding the specified characters, all others allowed. So excluding the specified characters, all others allowed. Right. That is what that means only A, D, S not allowed. All others are allowed. That you can define in this way. So these are all the meta characters defining the range. You can use some properties like ignore the case, global, like options. Generally we use I for ignore case, and we have G for global. So these are all the meta characters, and you have M that is for multi-line. So these are important. Generally, when you are you want to find both uppercase and lowercase, then you can use these modifiers. Right? Capitalization doesn't matter. I will show you. Why? Because only in HTML we cannot try everything. In HTML, I am showing you how to write patterns in form. Dynamically, we have to control that by using JavaScript actually. So this is a complete concept that you will learn in JavaScript. You will finish there. You will start here. But you can handle it dynamically in JavaScript or jQuery on. JavaScript, jQuery or Angular, anywhere. You have to follow this. So that is the reason we are learning. Here you can use up to certain extent. But dynamically dealing with it. So it requires some more options. Right. These are all actually meta characters, important meta characters you have to know. And for example, if I write here, one point is if I write A-Z, this indicates only uppercase allowed. But how many allowed? Actually, only one allowed. That means either A or B or C or D or Z. Only one allowed, not all allowed, only one allowed. That means only one out of A to Z. That is the reason we need quantifiers actually. We need quantifiers that define the quantity. We need quantifiers that define the quantity. That means we need a quantifier. And its description. Quantifier is nothing but just defining the quantity. How much? Actually, quantity is defined in this way. Generally, quantity is defined in this way. Quantity in the flower brace, we write the quantity. In the flower brace, we write the quantity. Suppose you say n. N is nothing but number. So it refers, it is nothing but exactly specified number of characters, specified number of characters, or specified number of characters allowed. Exactly specified number of characters allowed. That means n means number. And n comma m like this. That means minimum n and maximum m. That is the range. Suppose we write n comma. This indicates minimum n and maximum any. That is how we define. That is how we configure. That means, suppose I write here like this, a-z and 4. This means only 4 uppercase letters allowed. So that is example. Generally, I am showing here. So example. So that means this indicates that only 4 uppercase letters allowed. You can simply say that exactly 4 allowed, uppercase letters allowed, exactly 4 uppercase allowed. Suppose you written like this, like a-z, so 4 comma 10. This indicates that, so uppercase letters 4 to 10 allowed, that is how range. And if I write like this here, a hyphen z and 4 like this, if I write like this, this indicates that uppercase letters minimum 4 and maximum any number. So between 4 to 10, this is how we write the patterns. Quantifier is very important. Quantity is very important. For example, I will show you one simple option now. Suppose we are verifying the quantity. Remember, everything cannot be handled only with regular expression. You have to write some functions also. That is the reason we need a combination of JavaScript, jQuery like to handle it. We need a combination of JavaScript and jQuery to handle it. So initially, for example, suppose we are asking for some, just enter some details here. Let's keep an option here. Okay. Here I said, suppose, so bank code, some bank code. Input type is equal to text. And here placeholder, I want like, so SBI and some 4455, something like this. I want to allow this. This is the option. Here n refers to number. N and M are numbers. Here I given below. Haven't you seen that? N means number, M means right? Here we given minimum and maximum. minimum number, maximum number. I given clearly below C, right? Now don't get confused. What is this M and N, right? That is referring to the minimum and maximum numbers, right? Right. So here we want something like this. We want something like this. Only this is allowed. Remember, here one more point is 4 digits number allowed. Any 4 digits number allowed. And any 3 uppercase letters allowed. Any 3 uppercase letters allowed. And a hyphen also should be allowed. Hyphen also should be allowed. So here in the meta characters, if you want to allow special characters, so you have to use slash, $, /plus, /hyphen, /dot, so %, hash, like this. These are special characters. So that means every special character, so special character. So presides starts with the slash, starts with a slash. Suppose you want a group of special characters, you can write in a square brace, a set of special characters, set of special characters. That is how we can manage set of special characters. So these are the options, right? How we can configure and define. So a set of special characters can be used. Right? So this is general. So that means now 3 uppercase letters. So 3 uppercase letters and hyphen and 4-digit number. Remember, 3 uppercase letters, anything. So for example, it can be SBI, like BOI, like IOB. So like this it can have, right? 3 characters uppercase, any 3 characters we want to allow, anything, any 3 characters. After that hyphen and lowercase. Now how to write pattern for this? Pattern. Now tell me how to write pattern. You tell me how to write the pattern for this. How to write the pattern for this. 3 uppercase letters first. 3 uppercase letters. Then hyphen. Then 4 digits number. Exactly 3 characters uppercase, exactly 4 digits number and a hyphen. Try that and tell me. The complete na. Not half pattern. You have to tell full pattern. How we can do that? Tell me how we can write it, everyone. Send your patterns here. I will see how you are writing. Slash is, this is the slash you have to use, right? That is forward slash, not backslash. You have to use always forward slash. Anyone else? Right. Good. Right. So, yeah. Okay. Good. So how do we write that? A hyphen Z This is uppercase letters. How many? 3. After the slash hyphen and 0-9. So 0-9. Or you can also use slash D, only numeric. You can also use slash D. Right? You can also use slash D. Right. Now here, another option is how many? That is 4. Exactly 4. You can use 0-9 or slash, anything. So this is the numeric. So this is the pattern for that. Generally, here one more important you need to know. Suppose you have uppercase letters, 3 uppercase letters and a hyphen. Suppose I am writing something else and submit. So it should not submit that value. Here you can see that I am typing some value and submit. It's submitting the value. So that means here it is submitting the value. It is hyphen. Yeah. Now I will run this here. Yeah. And it is submitting the value. Is there any wrong in this pattern? Can you tell me? So because many of you have given this, many have given this as a pattern. Let's keep this as a name as txt demo. Okay. Now here we are submitting this. We are submitting this. It is submitting that value. You can see it is submitting the value. Is there anything else you will suggest? Because many of you have given this. Uppercase letters, numbers. Anything else we need here? Anything missing here? What do you say? Where you have to give the parenthesis. Give me complete pattern. Give me the complete pattern. How do you define the complete pattern? So suppose up to this part, that means only uppercase letters. So I will refresh that here. Only uppercase letters. Anything else, it is not allowed. Anything else not allowed. So only 3 uppercase letters. So that is allowed. So 4 uppercase letters, that is not allowed. Up to this, it is okay. After that, how do you define? Now you are adding slash hyphen and you are defining. So 0-9, 0-9, right? Right. So if hyphen is mandatory because I want a hyphen separator. I want a hyphen separator to add. Understood? Hyphen is mandatory. I want a hyphen separator to add. So, okay, suppose now another guy said, right, this we defined here in the flower brace, in the parenthesis, that is the 3, we are configuring that. So I am configuring that in the parenthesis A. Suppose I said something else, so it is submitting. So that is also not valid. Also not valid. Then how you configure this? So this is why, because these patterns look very simple to understand initially, but while implementing, a lot of issues will come. You need to have a complete knowledge on every single meta character clearly. Then you can handle it. Then you can handle it. So otherwise, a lot of issues will come. Lot of issues will come. So generally, meta characters have this point to understand. Why? Because when you write the patterns, there will be certain options. So how you will match with question mark, or I'm asking to give me complete pattern. How you will match with question mark? I'm asking you to give complete. Anyone? Give me entire pattern. Why you are giving me suggestions? Don't give me any suggestions. Give me complete pattern. I'm asking, write the pattern and give me. Right? I'm not asking you to suggest me. I'm asking you to tell me. Right? And why here? Yes. Good. Here, one issue is when you are dealing with good. So when you are dealing with these patterns and meta characters, you need to always understand about one very important concept, that is how the pattern starts with and how the pattern ends with. I already told you, start with, end with is very important. Yes, Nayan, someone has sent that. But still, see, start with, end with. Start with means how you define. You put a character here. End with means you define a dollar here. Define a dollar here. That means it starts with, it ends with the specific. Start with, end with the specific. So you say here, it is still working fine because you have problem. This is very important. Make sure that all your patterns have defined start with, end with. So that is first one. And something you need to manage for dealing with these characters. So how do you define the characters? So this is, suppose I entered like /D. So that means numeric number I am defining. So how we can configure that? Right? So how you can define that? So how we can add this? Right? That means this is also same. So in your regular expression, that is also same. You are defining some value and you say it is still submitting. Then any special option that you are configuring in the regular expressions First point, in the regular expression, make sure that, so I want to allow hyphen here, right? Okay, someone here sent us, so we need a quantity also. For example, I'm showing what you are suggesting me. I'm showing you them, right? That means another one you sent like this, a hyphen z, and it is 3. And you said, so question mark equal, and you defined 0 hyphen 9. Defined 0 hyphen 9. How many you want? 4. So that is 4 characters you need to define. I am just giving what you are mentioning here. That means you people are posting me some suggestions that I am showing you. Okay. So that I am showing you what is wrong in that. So how do we configure that? I'm showing that. So actually, this is the regular approach how you define. Right? So how you write the pattern for this? Now, spaces, without spaces, no spaces, whether they are allowed or not, everything you need to write. You cannot simply define with one option. We have to consider all of them. That is the reason. So you need to know complete scenario, right? This is question mark equal why we used. So that is also not a correct one to define, right? So how you can match with, configure with, and define. Usually one more option is, first make sure that you have defined the expression starting with, ending with. For example, this is number. For example, I will write like this. I will remove this. Suppose we want 2 uppercase letters. After that, 3-digit number. Continuously I am giving 3-digit number. And after that, 4 uppercase letters. Now tell me for this first. Later I will tell you hyphens and separations how to do. Tell me the regular expression for this. How you will write? Tell me the regular expression for this. Tell me for this. First, for this, tell me the regular expression. Start with, end with. I already told you, na, right? When you are defining the expression, so make sure that you are configuring start with, end with. Configuring start with, end with. Right. Yeah. Yeah, fine. Start with, end with, right? That's fine. So yeah, good. So how you define for pattern for this? Good, right? A hyphen Z, and you say 2 characters. And start with means you have to configure exponent. And after that, a number 0 hyphen 9 or D. 0 hyphen 9. How many? That is 4. That means here we are configuring 4, 3 digits, 3. And here we are defining again a hyphen z. So that is how many? 4. And end with. This is a good habit to define every time how you can configure. So how you define that options. Now here important is when you are configuring this. So this is uppercase letters and all, right? Observe this now here. Suppose I am defining like this. Suppose I enter something else. So it is not submitted. Uppercase letters as per our option, uppercase letters 2. Some BA, some uppercase letters 2. After that, 3 digits number. 3 digits number. And after that, 2 uppercase letters, AB, and submit the value. And you can see here again, the problem is, so because here we say 4, right? Yeah. Then click here. So it is submitting that value. Now I want to allow hyphens inside it. Suppose if I write simply a hyphen after it, and I simply write an hyphen after it, that means we are expecting an hyphen after it. We are expecting an hyphen after it. We are configuring an hyphen after it. Just I written a hyphen. I'm not writing anything else. Just a hyphen is defined there, right? So usually, so this is hyphen. Okay. Now, once you configured this, presiding important, and I am typing something here, something else here. So it is not submitted. Now I am typing like this, AB and 3 digits and ABCD, 4 digits, and submit. It is working now. Now here, I told you that special characters are used with hyphen, slash. Special characters are used with slash. But you should also know in which context you are using these special characters. Is it in the context of escaping or mandatory? If it is escaping, then you have to use slash. If it is not escaping, if it is the mandatory at that position, then you should not use slash. That is also important. That means slash if you are using at escape. What is escape? I will tell you dynamically, right? What is escape? I will tell you, right? So here numeric means any number. I'm just asking that we need any number, not 999, any number. That means any number. So I just given that, right? So that means this is any number, 3 digits number, any 3 digits number, right? Any 3 digits number. Otherwise, you should give only 9, right? Any 3 digits number. So in which context you are using also important. In which context you are using also important. So that means whether it is in an escape context or whether it is mandatory. Escape context is nothing but, so generally optional. When you are mentioning about optional, then you can use so slash and define that. Otherwise, it is mandatory, then just put that option there, hyphen, right? Direct. So how you configured. Now one more option is generally where the characters will escape. One more issue will come, escaping. In between, escaping cannot happen if it is combined with numbers many times. But see here, this is an expression. That is how we write an expression. Just one example I will give here first. That is how we write an expression. I will tell you various other consequences here. So we discuss about the other consequences and define them. So I will keep an example here. Example here. Okay, this is an example. We'll see one more. 1 second. Yeah, okay. So that is how you define. But see, in different occasions, when it will escape, issues will come, right? Like, for example, see here. Suppose here I am defining another one, like suppose we are configuring here plus symbol. We are configuring this plus symbol here. So this is plus symbol here. I want a plus symbol here. So I am configuring the plus symbol here, defining the plus symbol here, right? So generally, when you are configuring this, the plus symbol here and defining the plus symbol, our intention is to allow instead of hyphen. So allow plus symbol here, allow a plus symbol here, plus symbol here. Now, what do you say? Is it correct? Okay. What do you say? Is it correct? Okay. To give a plus symbol, just like hyphen only now. Why it is not okay? Why it is not okay? Yeah, because plus is already having specific functionality already now. Am I right? Plus is already having specific functionality, right? So it is already having specific functionality. Now in this case, so I'm using slash plus here. I'm using slash plus here. Slash plus here. So that means slash plus, just that is the placeholder. Here we are adding slash plus here. That means we want plus. In the representation, here we are configuring here slash plus here. And I'm defining this. Suppose anything else I entered, it's not valid. So AB plus some number plus some alphabet and submit, it is submitting the value. I hope everyone understood it. Right, when to use slash and when to not to use slash for special characters. If the special characters have already, if the special characters have already the occurrence, so that means they already have certain meaning and functionality, then you will face a problem. Then they escape. Then you have to use slash. Otherwise, you don't need. That means for every special character, you don't need a slash. So generally special characters, some special characters have a special meaning. In that case, we have to use slash. We have to use slash, right? So generally, it is not output. Where is output? First, you should know that it is not output. It is URL. So in the URL, what it is showing, it doesn't matter for you. Why? Because it cannot show everything in the URL. So the symbol is plus, but it is showing in the URL percent, because URL cannot show plus symbols. It will transform into it. Understood? URL can't show spaces. URL can't show special symbols and special characters. It has only certain ASCII values. Only in those values it will show. Even space also, it will use with an ASCII value. Understood? So you don't need to worry about in URL how it is showing. So how it is allowing is important, right? That is, it is to the ASCII values. It doesn't mean that it is submitting percent symbol. Understood? For special characters, it is doing it. Okay. So this is how you configure the meta characters and quantifiers. So initially, on practice, you will understand and you will work more on this. So when to use slash, when not to use slash for special characters, these all are important. I will give you one task, you try. This is another one. Now I will give you, this is another example, right? I will give you one task, you try. I will give you a task, you try. So the task is nothing but one simple example I will give you. So the task is nothing but generally you need to understand the situation like, suppose we have a email address. Email address can have your name or your ID. So, and at the rate some gmail.com like this, or your ID at any domain, yahoo.com, gmail.com like this. Now for this, you have to write a pattern. So you have to write a pattern for email address. This is your task, right? You try this. First, you can Google and search online. Several patterns will come for email address. Now, don't copy them. You understand and write accordingly in your way. And let me know. If you have done that, then first you test it. Don't simply send. First you test it. After testing it, if it is successful, then send me. In the classroom, post it. What is the pattern for email address? So validating email address. So you try this. So, okay, everyone okay? Right, you try this. You can Google, you can search online. And according to that, what you understood the pattern, because already I given you characters. So you implement these, what you have learned, and keep it in that. Then it is good. If you face any difficulty, I will explain what is it and how do we deal with. But if you can handle this pattern, that is very good. So these kind of patterns are required. For example, suppose many times we have passwords. Suppose see password. So input type is equal to password and placeholder. So 4 to 10 characters with at least one uppercase letter. That is how we have to write. 4 to 10 characters with at least one uppercase letter we have to write. So generally, how do we define that? We will put a button, submit. And here we have given a type. So we defined a type. So name as txt demo. Okay. And here we need to allow. Then how do we write the pattern? At least one uppercase. Remember, I told you question mark equal dot star. So this is at least one what? Uppercase letters. After that slash W, it indicates alphanumeric. Alphabets and numbers are allowed. Lowercase alphabet, uppercase alphabet, numbers allowed, everything allowed. So slash W. So in the pattern, you have slash W. It matches all of this, right? So it is allowed. And how many characters? So question mark. So 4 to 15 characters. That means minimum 4, maximum 15 characters, or 4 to 10 characters here. 4 to 10 characters. We are configuring like this, right? We can define this. Yeah, don't immediately send, once verify, right? I know that you will go wrong every time, right? It is wrong, it's not correct. Once verify. I already told you, don't get hurried into it, right? 100% it is wrong, right? It will not work. So you first verify all the ways of emails and then get back to me, right? No hurry in that. Okay. So here the point is, now when you defined this, so this indicates a password alphanumeric with at least one uppercase letter. So at least one uppercase letter. So what we are doing here, I'm typing here, I'm configuring it here, I'm typing here. So some John 1, 2, 3 and submit. You see, you can view that what you are typing. Submit, it's not submitting. So so you have John 1, 2, 3 and one uppercase letter is mandatory. So one uppercase letter is mandatory. I submit, it is submitting. Anywhere, one uppercase letter is mandatory. So then you have to write in this way. Suppose now, if I showed you one uppercase letter mandatory, one uppercase letter, one special character also mandatory. That means now this is for one uppercase letter mandatory. Now you write another pattern. So that means you define another pattern. So this is another example. This is another example. So this is another example. This is for at least one uppercase letter. At least one uppercase letter. Right. At least one uppercase letter. Then how you define this? Right? At least one uppercase letter, and you see now. So here I give you another task. You try this. Now, very important is, so try password 4 to 10 characters with one numeric and one uppercase and one special character mandate. Special character mandate. right? So this you try, another task for you. That means a password 4 to 10 characters. In that password, one uppercase letter should be there, one numeric should be there, at least one. Yes, at least one uppercase letter. So at least one special character, right? At least one special character. So, and very important is it should start with, must start with alphabet. Must start with alphabet. It must start with alphabet. This is another thing you have to try. This is another option you have to try. So can you try this, everyone? One is for email, another for this. Can you try that? Right? No hurry. You first write it. After that, verify it. After verifying, then do it. Okay. So no hurry. First you configure, verify, then do it. So then let me know. So what is it, right? If you are able to do, that's very good, because this is what generally you will see in regular websites. Regular websites. With the JavaScript, what we can do is, while typing itself, we can show colors, effects, messages, saying that this is weak password, this is strong password, this is too weak. Like that messages we can give in JavaScript, not here. Here it will just pop up a message. So in JavaScript jQuery, we can put proper screen and we can show them, is it red color means poor, green color means good, and we can show in a bar meters. We can put a meter and we can show them, right? This all you can try. So while working with the pattern. So this is about the pattern. So you have 2 tasks for tomorrow, right? I hope you will do that. Now, once you know this, now we have other controls to understand, like radio buttons, check boxes, so list boxes, drop downs, how to use them, how do we work with those controls, and how do we deal with them, right? These we will see tomorrow, right? Today is enough, because today now you try those, because once you are clear with this topic, I will go to the next one, because this is very important concept throughout web development. Once you go through this and you perfect on this, you have any doubts, if you say that no more doubts we can handle, then I will go to this topic. Okay, first try these 2 exercises. Then I will go to the next topic if you successfully understood this topic, because this I will not repeat in JavaScript again, jQuery again, explaining this. We will use it directly. That is the reason here we will spend all the time, and we will save time in JavaScript, jQuery in doing that. There we will just write the logic and implement it. Okay. Then tomorrow we'll continue, right? Tomorrow we will see about the other options. Okay.